What it do, YouTube? What's up, y'all? It's your boy, ItsKheals. And in full transparency, man, Yashahime dropped yesterday. It wasn't a great day for me mentally for me to really drop and record a video, so I had to put it off to today. But we good. I'm feeling great. I saw a lot of not people didn't say this was bad episode, but I got the vibe from the timeline, Twitter and them, that this was they wasn't fully satisfied, and I felt left out. So I couldn't wait but to do this video. If you guys are enjoying this, any of the content that I'm putting out, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe at the end of the video, or you can do it now. But let's get right into it. So Kirinmaru is the one. Wait, so then that don't make no sense though. That's counterproductive. Like Zero had the dream gazing spell. I assume Sesshomaru was the one controlling the dream butterfly to, protect Towa and Setsuna when they were younger. But if Kirinmaru's the one that's controlling that, then okay. So we're starting out the episode straight with the fight. I like his shinigamis though. I don't like Kantan, but his shinigamis are pretty dope. How did you have so much time to do that? And then y'all left, but you leave Maroha with Totetsu. They're done just like that. They only had one. They had one panel, not even a minute. Yet you probably don't even know their origins. Form of power that should not exist. See, they throwing more and more like wrenches into what I thought was going on. Supposedly you scattered them, but you left some in the hands of the Perros. Like I think at least all four of them kind of had a pearl. At least. So all four Perros had a pearl. That's not really scattering them across the lands. She gave up Joka to Sesshomaru and pretty much gave the two of those pearls to Towa and Setsuna. Maroha ended up beating a demon for one of theirs, I think actually. One of their own for the other one. That's not scattering them across the lands. And how the hell? No, not even how the hell. Who made the other pearls? We know the ones that Towa and Setsuna has are from Zero's tears. We don't even know how she made those, but those are hers. So did she make the other ones? And if she did make the other ones, whose tears? Because I'm guessing tears are a part of this. Whose tears made the rest of the pearls? If I find out that Zero is the main bad guy and it's not Riku, I'm not gonna be pissed, but it's a lot. It's too many red herrings. Not even too many, because you can never have enough red herrings, but like, it's too many red herrings in one group. Literally, it's Kirinmaru, Zero, Riku, and they're all in the same group. I thought Kantan was gonna be one of them, but he doesn't seem to be worth a damn, in my opinion. None of the Perils were. Ooh, wait, hold on. No. Kantan, you did not go out like this, bro. Yo, actually, no, this is poetic, and this is fucking karma. This is OD karma for what you did. Actually, I'm trying to calm, not trying to be too much. For what he did to Maroha's master, and having Maroha's backlash wave end up killing her master, to have you die by your own Shinigami, that is poetic karma. That is divine retribution. Look at it. My man's doing it. I'ma head out. Oh, wow. That is hilarious. Tetsu leaves. Kantan dies. That is crazy. Riku did go in. And that's another Rainbow Pro. You two defeated Kantan, right? There's no head. It was I forgot she's a bounty hunter. They need the head. Yeah, bodies don't mean shit. They need to verify the person by their fucking skull. And his skull got eaten. Why do they do this to Maroha, bruh? Every bounty she's a part of. It's funny because it's the comedic joke of the series for Maroha, but she can't get at least one. Like, Kantan should have been the one that she at least should have been able to get. Like, that's closing up not a plot, but that's closing up one of I feel should be one of the things for her character. Like, her master sold her to Jubei. She has to work off the debt, and one of the demons that she had to hunt was also coincidentally involved in her master's death, and she gets to collect that bounty. And further along her plot to pay back her debt, that would have been great. They could have tied that into there, but no. He gets his head cut. He gets his head bitten off by his own Shinigami, and there's no bounties. There's no payoff for that episode for Maroha. Yeah, they should let me do some of this story writing, man. I don't know. I'm not saying that they wrong, but for the characters that they don't care about, like, I could tell a story for you for free. I'll do it for free. I just like good character development for all characters. Kirinmaru, here we go. You would assume that someone who is supposedly an equal and has been built up to be this equal to Toga, you would assume his underlings would be pretty damn strong. They can't beat 3 half demons. And although the jokester in me wants to crack jokes about Kirinmaru, I actually think he's a badass. Like, I really do think he's a badass. I think he's being built properly as a badass, but his underlings have made his camp so underwhelming that the only 2 that I feel have any real credibility is Zero, because she gives off some sneaky vibes. She seems stronger than what she's letting on. Riku seems stronger than what he's letting on, and that's his personal retainer. That's Kirinmaru's personal retainer. And he got 3 Rainbow Pros. And also, I also want to say, I keep stopping, but I fucks with Kirinmaru's look. Like, his attire is literally, it's top 2. It's top 2 for me because, like, I like the Cubone little bone mask, the little clouds that next to it, the red hair complements it, and his armor looks pretty dope too. I like how his sword kind of looks, like the guard and the hilt and stuff like that. I like how that looks. Definitely top 2, a little below Sesshomaru's, just because at this point Sesshomaru's stuff is just iconic to me. I never really cared much for Inuyasha's attire. I like the Demon Slayers. Naraku's art, Naraku's stuff was a little iffy. I know they gave him a little upgrade, but it didn't really look. That nigga can't dress. Like, and I should be the last person to be talking about somebody dressing. I do videos in hoodies for a lifetime. This is what Setsuna talks about. You too soft. Why are you negotiating to try to have her memories and her dreams back? And you know, everybody has said you have to get rid of this guy, literally, and he has a reason and an incentive to get rid of you as well, and you're telling him to please, like, you add please into it to return her dreams and her memories. And even Setsuna is like, yo, like, Setsuna is just over it. Toa's too soft for this fucking era, bro. Too soft for this era. This is the main bad guy that you're supposed to kill, and you're asking this dude to give her memories and dreams back. I don't know. This also, like, he doesn't really care about the prophecy. I'm assuming he doesn't really care, but because Zero keeps hammering into him for the past 14 years since Toa and them were born that Half Demon was supposed to kill him, at some point it's gonna be in the back of your mind that you're gonna constantly keep thinking about it. So he wants to see if it's true. Like, I'll fight you. I'll fight you right now. If it's true that you guys are strong, then I might have to kill you. If it's false, then I ain't got nothing to worry about, and y'all get the fuck on with yourselves. Apparently, because he was going after Inuyasha. Inuyasha probably would have gave him trouble. Inuyasha probably would have died, though. There you go. All right, you moved him back. That's something. That's like yo darts. Yo, he is a badass. Kirinmaru is a badass, man. Like, he's really a badass. He has the look. He has the strength. Even though this not really much you could really show against the three of them at their level right now. But he is badass, man. Up and this, well, what was this? 15 minutes, 43 seconds. She lasted longer than I thought she would. She lasted half the episode. And she lasted like 2 minutes. I think 2 minutes since they started fighting. Alrighty, let's see how she does with Inuyasha. She doesn't last like, I think she only gets like, what, 30 seconds? Maybe 10? I love her transformation though, man. It should be more than 10 seconds, but okay. Well, he has to defend a lot more. Oh, yep, that's the end of that. Okay, so he hit her with, that didn't seem like a regular strike. Like, I don't know what you would call it, but, well, there she go. That's the end of that. I still haven't used any skills or spells. But here, have a glimpse. Damn. Well, this isn't a preview, but still, like, disappointing. I have demons. You've been alive for how long? Damn. Okay. Moroha's Iron Reaver's Soul Stealer, Blades of Blood, did nothing. Not a scratch, a dirt mark on his mask, nothing. I don't even think Setsuna even used her cyclone attack on him. Toa, she's the only one that gets to land a scratch? I mean, I get it, she is the main character, but I mean, Setsuna's a demon slayer. I would expect Inuyasha to at least, put dirt on him. at least rough up his clothes. I'm tired of you. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh, the OST. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay, I had to take a break. I had to pause that real quick because, my boy, Sesshomaru was here. What you coming to do? Come on, I know y'all fight. Jacket! It's Jacket! Yes! This is Grandpa Jacket. Let's go. Yo, I should not be this hype for Jacket, but that is Jockin' the Jacket. We good. I can sleep more peacefully. It's pretty, it's funny because they just looking at him like, yo, I don't even know you, bro. I don't know you at all. There we go. Woo. My man is breaking the earth. Okay. Yo. They have Kirinmaru shattered the ground. They cross blades over the water and they make the water rise. They changed the weather, literally. They've literally just changed the weather. They got lightning. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. It seems your daughter's not sufficient enough to threaten my life. However, I still have work for you. Whoa! Whoa, okay, what was that? Time out, Chief. Sesshomaru's working with he seems to be working with him. I'll still have, well, not with him, because the way Kirinmaru has it sound is like Sesshomaru's working under him. I will still have you work for what I desire you to do. That doesn't sound like someone you consider like not like an equal, but that doesn't sound like someone that you're working hand in hand mutually with. That sounds like Sesshomaru has some shit going on. But hear me out, because again, we already know that Kirinmaru is responsible for the dream butterfly, supposedly, because if you kill him, the butterfly disappears. That's his words. Sesshomaru is working for him for whatever Kirinmaru desires him to do. That's literally there in translation. So Kirinmaru has something to do with Ren. He has to at this point, because the dream butterfly, that's Setsuna, but we also saw that the dream butterfly was dropping stuff over the tree where Ren was at. So we already knew from the rip, dream butterfly, Ren was connected, and Setsuna was connected, and now we have like the puppeteer. But that's so counterproductive, because Zero was using the dream gazing spell to essentially keep tabs on the twins. Why would Kirinmaru then use the dream butterfly? That's counterproductive to what his sister wants, because she was spying on them. And then he just leaves. What? And then he just leaves. I don't think we should leave. Thank you, Grandpa Jockin. Shit. This is in line with Sesshomaru's character, so I'm not mad at that. But do not say it. Say what? Like, I'm anybody that was expecting him to pick them up, carry them off to safety like he did when they were babies. Remember, they were babies. They couldn't defend themselves. Now they can defend themselves. No matter how lackluster and weak of defense that they did, they could take care of themselves. So no, he wasn't gonna do none of that. But what was Jackin about to say? I'm confused. He said don't leave him, like we shouldn't leave him like this. He says do not say it. Would say what? They're his kids? What? And then we got Riku. I will not give the rainbow pearls to anyone. Are those hold on. Okay, so are these pearls his tears? Like, are those his tears? I don't know. It has to be. See, it has to be the tears of somebody strong. At least in my opinion. Like, it should be, right? Zero's tears is the gold and silver. I don't know who's. I don't remember. I don't know if they explain who's the red one is that Miroha has. But then who's the tears for these three? Like, why is he so obsessed with them? I mean, yeah, you could say that all 7 of them you get the power, but he's going like the way Riku's been going lately. It feels more like collecting the rainbow pearls is more personal than just a bid for power. Especially with like, I'm not gonna let nobody. I won't let anyone have them. It sounds like it feels personal. As for the remaining. See, look at that. That's anger. He doesn't show that type of anger before. Yo, I love the animation. I love the animation of Yashahime, because they show so much detail in the places that you think that they know or they feel that you're gonna pay attention to, and then we as fans, we only acknowledge the part of the scene that looks like they didn't really care about. Like, look at Miroha's toes. look at the difference between her claws, her hands and her claws, to her toes. I don't know why. At this point, every episode, I always point that out for some reason. Also, I love that that violin OST. Like, whenever that is being played and it's Setsuna with the violin, that is always dope. I mean, who would really be upbeat after just getting their ass kicked? They really just got their ass kicked by the one person that they need to beat. see like even with the quality here. Whoa, hold up, who? That's Rin? Yo. See, I don't see one of the things that I really don't get, and I might be opening up Pandora's box right now. Why is there so much hate towards Sesshomaru and Rin, their pairing? I don't get it. Like, I'm not even that big of a shipper. Like, I love shipping because that shows that's passion. That's passion within the community for characters. That means that the writers, whoever animates the show, whoever wrote the manga, the mangaka, they've done a great job. If nobody's trying to ship anything within your product, whether that's anime, webcomics, movies, TV shows, you're not doing a good job, at least in my opinion. But the thing that I dislike is people that are putting down another shipping because it either doesn't correlate with the shipping that they like, or even in this case, it's a story being placed in feudal Japan that people today are using. Today's society rules what we consider to be tasteful, distasteful, groomish, stuff like that, to what was going on in feudal Japan. And like, I don't even know what type of century that was. Like, I like the shipping. I like the pairing. Like I said, it makes the most sense. And it actually, out of everybody who deserved it, why not Sesshomaru, man? That was one of the most badass characters of the whole OG series. And finally meeting somebody that was able to give him another outlook on life. On just shit in general. On humans. Like, he hated humans. So to see him fall in love with a human, that's full circle. At least in my opinion. That makes a good character. That makes a good story. Maybe it's just me. Don't attack me. I don't care, but don't attack me. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep positivity around, you feel me? All in all, man, I could see why some in the fandom was giving mixed opinions on this episode. I kind of get it. It started off because they had to tie the loose ends from the previous episode in order to get to Kirinmaru and Sesshomaru. But it also went by very fast. Like, extremely fast. And that, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, left me wanting to see a lot more. And I think that was what the intent that they were trying to go for. Give us enough that we continue to stay invested, but not enough for a major payoff to the story. At least not yet. So I enjoyed it. I don't think it was really much of an issue with it. I got more questions than answers. Why is Kirinmaru the one that's in charge of the dream butterfly? Why was that his idea? Because again, it's counterproductive to Zero's goal, especially one of her spells. Like, maybe Zero and Kirinmaru aren't really as tight, and they, as we seem to have been led, and their goals and how they're going about it are contradicting one another. This was a good shot in the arm for the series because it was kind of going a little bit downhill. They had a little upside with some of the episodes. This was a good shot in the arm that I think we needed, especially with 6 episodes left. Why do I always end up catching this? It don't matter what I do. I always somehow catch that one moment in the ending. I don't even be trying no more at this point. I like that episode. Did I have any? Was it perfect? No. Was the pacing a little yeah, but overall I did enjoy it. Kantan's gone. Kantan is really gone. Like, I was expecting Totetsu to leave because I felt Kantan was the smarter one and seemed to be the stronger out of the two. But at this point, perils are really useless. There's no real reason, especially after getting Kirinmaru pretty much like disciplining Toa and like that was a disciplining. That wasn't a fight. That was more like, I'm going to son all of you, or daughter all. They got their ass whooped. Straight up, they got their ass whooped. Kirinmaru being in charge of the pearls, not the pearls. Kirinmaru being in charge of the dream butterfly. That's a crazy twist that I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be Sesshomaru who was using that to counteract Zero's dream gazing spell, but here we find out that it's actually Kirinmaru. He doesn't seem to be this bumbling fool who doesn't remember things. Zero might seem like that's what it is, but I feel like he's hiding something, and I'm interested to find out. We got 6 episodes to figure that out, but that's gonna do it for this reaction/review video. If you guys enjoyed, let me know in the comments. It's been your boy ItsKheals. Till next time, peace.